Murder, blood, and death. Frankenstein's monster crashes through the door. The Templar tries to hold it off, but to no avail. The monster rips the head off one Templar, with its spine still intact with his right hand. With its left hand, it holds the face of another Templar. It closes its big hand, turning it into a mighty fist, and also turning the Templar's entire head into a disgusting mush at the same time. The green-skinned monster begins to use the spinal cord with the head as a whip-like weapon, and smashes many Templars to pieces with it. Holmes slaps Jekyll in the face with 5 fingers to make him mad, hoping he will turn the timid Jekyll into the monstrous Hyde, but it's not working. I'm aiming at the monster, but I can't get a clean shot. Shit. The monster is surrounded by too many Templars. The monster uses the spine to pierce 3 Templars like a barbecue stick. Sherlock knees Jekyll in the balls. He can see Jekyll's eyes turn into Hyde's for a moment, but it's not working. Someone must have put some chill pills grinded into dust into the food Jekyll is eating to keep him calm. The monster puts both of its thumbs into the eyes of a Templar, killing him, then punches another straight through the chest. The monster has superhuman strength. One Templar stabs the monster with his sword. Green, foul-smelling blood spills out of the wound, but the monster begins to heal almost instantly. I know what you did. You murdered your own wife and your kids, both the girls and the boy. Sherlock finally manages to piss Hyde off. He transforms. He is the size and has the strength of a silverback gorilla now, a big one at that. He lifts Sherlock and throws him through the church window. The monster smashes the Templar in the face, turning it into 1,000 small pieces flying through the air, filled with blood and brain pieces. The monster pulls the sword out of its wound. It closes the hole with its regenerative powers, and is now completely healed and is beginning swinging, spreading death in decapitated limbs all across the room. Fire! Try using fire, I yell as loud as I can, but no one listens. And that's when we got into real trouble. Through the windows of the church, undead zombie-like hounds crash through the windows. Dogs of war. I fill one of the dogs with lead from my machine gun. When I hit its brains, it's finally dead. I grab a lit candle from the dinner table, throwing it at another hound. It begins to start burning, whimpering in pain, but it runs across the room, setting priests on fire. Fuck! It's even more deadly now. Jen swings the Excalibur sword, cutting the hellhounds into 2. 3 of them down, but there are more, many more. I can still hear the pack leader outside, barking loudly. Even more are coming. I cut myself and spilled a drop of blood onto the second page of the Necronomicon. I have no other choice. Blood magic. I begin chanting a spell that will raise the dead from the nearby cemetery. What the fuck are you doing? Santa the Angel, wearing full battle armor now, swinging an axe, decapitating the head of a hound, asks me. Don't worry, I trust him. He is the keeper of the Necronomicon, and his fight for us, whatever his true ancestors are. Jens, the blood of Christ tells her. Outside, an army of undead zombies rise from their graves to fight the hounds. Jekyll is now fucking pissed and rushes towards the green monster. Frankenstein's monster versus Mr. Hyde. Hyde knocks over and tramples a few of them to death in his mad dash towards the green monster, Frankenstein, fighting with the weapon like a coward. Clearly, you are no match for my strength, or you would meet me fist against fist. Like an honorable man, you brainless monster, Hyde taunts Frankie. I am of immense strength, you rapist and murdering split-personality garbage excuse for a man. The monster throws the sword away. And it's just the movies and pop culture that made me look like a mumbling fool. If you read the Shelley Eyes original book, you would know that I was most well-spoken and intelligent, you illiterate swine, still dumb enough to throw away your only weapon. Hyde sucker punches the monster under the chin. The monster retaliates with a powerful blow to Hyde's face, turning his nose into a bloody mess. Hyde wipes his face and punches Frankie right into the flat of his forehead. Frankie grabs Hyde's arm and tears it clean off. Hyde screams in immense pain, and yellow blood bursts out from his wound. Hyde grabs the sword from the ground with his only good arm. He swipes the double-handed blade with just one hand, cutting both of Frankie's legs off. Hyde laughs. Wonder if they make wheelchairs in your size, you green son of a bitch. My legs will heal, your arms will not, rapist. Frankie tears the other arm clean off Hyde's torso. More yellow blood spurts onto the church wall and floor, onto the onlooking Templars. Frankie begins swinging Hyde's own arm as a weapon against him. Stop hitting yourself, Frankie mocks him. Hyde is filled with rage, and now, without his arms, chooses to attack in a different way. He begins biting Frankenstein's neck, tasting his green blood. Frankie grabs both of Hyde's jaws and pulls his face apart into two pieces. Outside, the undead hound of Baskerville approaches Sherlock. Mastermind. Sherlock throws a grenade into the open mouth of the zombified Baskerville hound. The grenade explodes, covering himself in the monster's undead blood and guts. Only one man can be behind this, Sherlock thinks to himself, as he sees the hounds chewing on the undead corpses. The zombies smashing the dogs' heads with rocks. Come outside, please, I cannot face him alone. We're coming, I assured my brother in arms. Frankie was covering the floor with dead bodies. There were barely any Templars left to fight him. One of them got the right idea and finally threw a lit candle at him. Fire! Fire! It burns! It burns! Abby transformed. Luban commanded her only child. He shifted into his demon form. Me, Jens, the blood of Christ, Sana, the angel, Luban, the Arabic beauty with telekinetic powers, and the lizard man from the Illuminati lay waste to the hounds until there was none left. Where was the invisible man? I trusted that son of a bitch. He better not betray us. Ball of fire, Abby burned the green monster to death with just one powerful fire attack. No! The monster burned to death, screaming in pain. Its flesh melted in front of our eyes, and he turned to ashes. We rushed out and killed all the hounds that were left. It can only be one man behind this, the mastermind, Colin Mortary. Somehow he is still alive. Sherlock informed us of his latest deduction. Hey guys, thank you for listening to today's Creepypasta, and I hope you enjoyed. I do have a podcast called The Murder House Radio Show. Check it out, the link will be in the description below. It is a true crime podcast. But if you did like, comment, subscribe, and share for more. Hit the bell notification when you subscribe and select all to get all notifications whenever I upload. I upload 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday, at least one video a day. Now all the long episodes and full series of creepypastas are on all major podcasting platforms under the name Deadly_Zone_Narrations. There will also be a link for it in the description. Also go follow all the social media accounts, they are in the description below. I do have a subreddit called Deadly Narrations. The link will be in the description. Also in the description below are the sources to the creepypasta and the music used, so go check those out. Let me know what creepypasta you'd like to hear next, or if you have your own you would like me to narrate, or if you have a creepypasta series you would like to hear, send them to me on any of the social medias in the DMs, or to my email address, which is also in the description, or leave them in the comments below. Also in the description below is the author's social medias if they have any listed. But that's it for today's creepypasta. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time in the Deadly Zone, stay deadly and stay spooky.